What is going on, you guys? So today I want to talk to you a little bit about a conversation that I was having earlier with a successful business owner. He's also a millionaire. You might have heard this before. So basically, we're talking about a friend of ours, and he was mentioning that this friend was always waiting for the perfect opportunity to start building something, start creating, and really wanted to always settle into a job that someone could offer him and he could offer his skills there, or he wanted to jump on a plane taking off. And by that, what I mean is, if someone presents a creative business idea to him that is just getting started, he doesn't seem to want to jump on board in the building phase. He wants to jump on board. Think about this as like a hockey stick effect and a plane taking off. So he wants to jump on board not at the building phase, but right here as it starts to go up, as he sees that it's successful. So basically not playing part in the creative aspect of the business, not building it with the other people. And it's quite interesting because I don't blame him at all. And the reason why is because most of the world is like that. Like probably 95% of the world is like that. We're sort of trained just to sort of be like a freelancer or just a worker, right? Like, so basically we listen and follow instructions and that's it, right? Rather than being a thought leader, which basically means taking creative liberties, creative actions to bring to the table of a business. Let's say you're working with some people and creating something together, or just actively taking action. So one key thing about this is this hypothetical person, and I think a lot of people can resonate with this. A lot of people are used to having to do like a 9 to 5 or something like that. So it can be challenging at first to break out of this typical mindset, like working for the weekend, I'm a robot basically. And you're not a robot. I mean, you and I both know that. And hopefully if you're resonating with this message and still watching, I want something more for you who's watching this. So how can you change this? Well, you probably have something that brings you joy that you would do if you weren't paid for it. Or let's flip that. Let's say that you had millions and millions of dollars in the bank. You're a billionaire, something like that. What would you do with your time then that would bring you joy? Because there's something related to that you can bring to the table, start helping other people, teaching them, providing value, and that would actually become a money magnet for you. So now that that's out of the way, basically another thing a lot of people do is they are overthinkers and perfectionists, which a lot of times they go hand in hand. Like, you almost have to be an overthinker to be a perfectionist, because there is no perfect time. There is a good time, but there's no perfect time. And the reason that they wait for the plane to be taking off to see that it's successful first to start is because they're afraid of what other people think. They're afraid to take a risk. They're afraid of opinions, and they're afraid to fail. And ironically, it keeps them stuck. If you keep doing the same things you've been doing, you're gonna keep getting the same results. It's basically the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So, you and I both know that you're not crazy. So, what if you changed or reframed this idea of being anxious and overthinking and waiting for a perfect time to start? And why not just start? Like, it's like a little baby step. You start taking some action, start moving, and something that's digestible, like bite-sized. So it's not so scary. Because really, it's not scary. If you reframe this anxiety, perfectionism, overthinking into excitement, that feeling that you're getting is excitement over this new thing that you want to try and do. that you're interested in. Like, it's like if someone tries Muay Thai boxing for the first time, or they tried rock climbing for the first time, or you try building some sort of business for the first time that you're actually interested in doing. Not a business that you're not interested in doing, one that you actually have invested interest in. So this is super important, because now you can give yourself permission to take little baby steps. Some of you might know, if you don't, it's okay. There's a show called Adventure Time, and there's a great quote from Jake the dog, one of the characters in it. And the quote goes like this. So he says, the first step to being good at something is sucking at it first. So you have to suck first to get good at it. So what does that mean for you? This thread of excitement, it's not anxiety, this thread of excitement that you want to try, that you want to do, start following it. Start taking little baby steps to start learning, and don't just learn, do. Start creating, whether it's music or these business ideas or a YouTube video or anything, like start following that and creating results there. And it doesn't matter if people see it at first or not, because again, you also have a good thing to say there. Like, you're not going to be good at riding a bike when you first start. You might fall. That's okay. That's natural. That's part of the process, which means that all of this is effortless. So again, you have to crawl to start walking, to start running. You have to start going to the gym 1, 2, 3 times a week before you feel comfortable going and doing more. You have to build a plane and test it before it can actually really take off. Same thing with the bike. You might fall, you might need training wheels at first, and eventually you're going to be good at it. So don't hold yourself back anymore. That's what the majority of people are doing, and you don't want to live life like that. I mean, imagine getting to the end of your life and thinking, man, there's so much that I could have done. I had all these great ideas, and why didn't I do those? I should have done that. So I'm encouraging you right now, because I really want to see you succeed. And if you still are watching now, I'm about to end the video, but I want you to share below what exactly it is that you've been thinking about starting, the thing that you want to do. Share it down below and get started right after this video. Start coming up with a vision, with an end in sight. Like, what do you want the result to look like? Where do you want to be there once you've gone through the process? All right? Well, thank you guys for listening. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit more about the end in sight, having a vision, and how a lot of things that happen once you have that are not just lucky coincidences here soon. It's serendipity. All right? So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. You got this, bro.